On the 20th of May, a fire broke aboard the feeder vessel MV Express Pearl, which was carrying 1,500 containers, including 25 tons of nitric acid. The incident happened 9.5 nautical miles or 18 kilometers away from the Colombo port, well within the country's territorial waters. Fast forward to the 2nd of June, the heavily damaged vessel started to sink, and steps were taken by the Sri Lanka Navy and the salvor team to tow the ship into deep seas. As it was being towed, however, the vessel sank and settled on the seabed, still within Sri Lankan waters. In the days the incident took shape, the world saw one of the, if not the worst marine pollution the world has ever seen. Oil spills from the vessel and acid leakages from the cargo containers left incalculable amount of marine life dead.
Actually, it has taken nearly 70 days, but the damage is enormous. So we are looking to the damage assessment in many aspects. So it actually will take another couple of months, we believe. At the moment, we have nearly 40 experts who gathered to do this mammoth task under 11 thematic areas. We are proceeding well, and also we are getting analytical testings done in Sri Lanka from Sri Lankan laboratory, as well as we have sent some samples to foreign laboratories as well for analytical testing. Those results yet to receive. It will take a couple of months for us to get the final outcome of this environmental damage assessment.
Apart from the death of sea creatures, millions and millions of plastic pellets were also released from the containers into the sea. The spread of those was so vast, they even littered the beaches from Kirinda to Mana. As efforts were taken to clear the coastline of the harmful substance, more and more pellets washed ashore. No one really knows how much of it is still in the Sri Lankan waters.
Daily we do carry out a shoreline assessment through our regional staff, and then we prioritize, we identify what are the areas impacted, highly polluted, and then we plan accordingly and we deploy manpower accordingly. So this cleanup process is taking place throughout this period, and as of today I think we have deployed more than 31 man days, and we have collected nearly 3,500 metric tons of waste across this area, and we have actually kept all those waste in a safe and secure manner in 2 yards, which actually has obtained hazardous waste storing facility license from Central Environmental Authority. I think at least it will take another 6 months for us to completely finish this task.
With the environmental damage from the ship disaster weighing heavy on Sri Lanka, the government submitted their first interim claim of $40 million to recover the direct costs incurred from the 20th of May to the 2nd of June. That was in the second week of June. But from the asking sum of $40 million, around $3.6 million was received by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka. The Marine Environmental Protection Authority, however, is expecting another portion from the first interim claim soon. What's more, a second interim claim is also in the pipelines.
The insurance club requested us to provide supporting documents and invoices, which we have done. Actually, we think that we'll be able to get another payment from them very soon. And also, MIPA is in the process of doing the second interim claim from the insurers. I think hopefully we'll be able to complete our second interim claim within this week. That's actually covering from 2nd June to 31st August.
However, a maritime law expert is of the view that Sri Lanka's compensation claim was not watertight.
The PNI has found that there are several shortcomings in the interim claim, and that's the reason that they have cut down to 3.6. Some of the very important claims have been omitted by the PNI Club on the basis that our law enforcement authorities, and especially the Attorney General Department, has failed to provide the relevant vouchers pertaining to such costs. So there are several costs of such nature, including the environmental damage as well as the other logistical parts that Sri Lankan government had to face.
The ship sank on the 3rd of June. Over 3.5 months have passed since, and the vessel has not been moved. The Marine Environment Protection Authority is confident that there is no bunker oil left in the submerged vessel, but it still has to be verified before the wreck can be moved.
At the moment, the vessel is under a caretaker company. It's an American company named Resolve Marine. This particular company is carrying out underwater survey using a remotely operated vehicle to identify the situation of the underwater, because we know there are many containers scattered all over the seabed. So they are actually at the last phase of the underwater assessment, and the owners actually have called international tenders to remove the wreck, and this will be closed on the 21st of September, and hopefully who will get the award to remove the wreck will commence end October or early November based on the condition of the sea. And from a marine environment protection point of view, we will advise potential wreck remover to ascertain the status of the bunk oil contained in the vessel and to remove any oil remains to transfer it to a separate tanker prior to carry out any other activities.
Not all share the same confidence of the Marine Environment Protection Authority on the wreckage not having any bunker oil left.
Constant reporting system has to take place to minimize pollution damage and any threat to the marine environment. So on one hand, we have the ship, which is a wreck now, and that also still poses threat of oil pollution from the bunkers, as well as it is a risk and block to the navigable waters nearby the Port of Colombo and crossing this very important maritime route.
Dr. Dan Malika Gunasekara believes that Sri Lanka missed a trick in failing to seek foreign assistance in specific legal maneuvers and techniques in dealing with the incident.
When this incident happened, we should have gone into litigation. But even now, we do not see that any litigation has been commenced. And no litigation will come in the near future because still our government is negotiating with the PNI Club for settlement of these claims. We need to go with much stronger case against those who are responsible. We should have taken much input from foreign experts in addressing the issues very carefully and to the point, and how to obtain this compensation.
Lever Ayush Kaha Sabang Sandak Wage Babalana Pivituru Samakata